too much rubbing, huh?
We got Hope because I have low tone and I needed it for strength in my legs. Low tone is where my muscles in my legs are too long, and exercising in the pool or on Hope shrinks them down to where it is easier to walk and run and do everyday things.
Both of our daughters have wanted horses since they were little, and our oldest just enjoys horses for all the wonderful aspects and smells and activities, and our youngest needed a horse for the aspect of physical therapy. Her physical therapist said for low tone that riding a horse or being in a swimming pool throughout her life would be a great way to strengthen her, and so we decided to get horses. We found Hope Acres online. Some of the closer rescue places here in South Carolina, we came across Hope Acres just outside of Charleston. When we first saw Hope online, she had crystal blue eyes with dark eyeliner. She was just stunning. She was beautiful. And I don't know, sometimes I think with a horse you can just kind of look at them and feel a connection, and she stood out to us. We weren't necessarily looking for a white medicine hat paint, but it was the horse that kind of spoke to us.
When Mommy found Hope online, she told me to come in, and I immediately fell in love. She's a beautiful horse. I liked that she was white with black on her, that she had a few spots, but she wasn't a full paint.
When we called and inquired about her specifically, she had actually already been spoken for, but something happened and that was not a suitable situation, and they called us up and said that she was available, and so we got to go down and we met her and met with the trainer and just got to try our personalities with hers and see if we were a good fit or not, and then we made a second trip down to actually bring her home.
The rescue story I thought was really amazing and really cool that we could do that for an animal.
We did not see Hope in poor condition. She had been rehabbed and restored back to health by the time we got to see her and meet her, but they did show us pictures that the Humane Society that had helped rescue her took on location.
She was in horrible shape. I just couldn't imagine anyone letting an animal get to that point and not taking care of her, whether that be, just body weight or hooves or anything. Just the sheer neglect was appalling.
You could see all of her bones. She was standing in a dirty, muddy field with nothing but a small bucket of water, and just horrific conditions.
I was very thankful that they were able to get her and bring her back to health and get her the care that she needed to live a good, happy life.
Hope came to us after some rehabilitation with the Humane Society, and we were able to find her a permanent home with a young lady and her family, and she rides her, quite frequently and offers some therapy for her. So Hope Acres Rescue is a federally recognized nonprofit horse rescue in Berkeley County, South Carolina. We started up about 12 years ago in April of 2010, and we take in abused, neglected, and abandoned horses with a combined effort with local and state alliances, our local sheriff's office, and animal control agencies. Occasionally we work with owners who have fallen on hard times or have gotten in over their head. And we take in the horses, we rehabilitate them physically and mentally if need be. And then our goal is to rehome those horses to approved families that are suitable for horse ownership. We're an all-volunteer organization, so we have no paid positions. Everyone that is out here holds a full-time job and helps take care of the horses in their free time. We have a feed team that helps us feed the horses and volunteers that help us with vet visits and our farrier visits and deworming and pasture maintenance and stall cleanup and grooming and all of those things.
I've been working with Hope Acres since 2012. I met Tracey and her gang at an activity that was going on in Goose Creek, and they had a booth there, and I was looking for something to do because I'd lost my husband and I'd retired from work. So I had no idea how to do anything with horses. When I came out here, they've taught me everything.
Even myself growing up as a child, I wasn't exposed to horses. So the thought of a horse being in neglect never came to my mind, but now here I am, and with that platform and the ability to go out to some of our vendors and some of our community events and talk to people and just say, hey, this is real, this is an issue, this is a problem, and this is what you can do, and this is what we can do. So if you don't know what to do, pick up the phone and call us, because we have a partnership with all of our local agencies, and we can make sure that someone goes out and checks on these animals, and if need be, we can step in.
And then what we do is we try to get them back to the point where they're in good health again, and if they can be adopted, then we try to have them adopted out to other people.
We also offer sanctuary out on the farm. Some of the horses that come in are elderly and are not as appealing. So we also offer sanctuary to some of the animals that come in that for one reason or another, be it health or age, aren't suitable for adoption. So we offer that to some of the animals out here.
They're just so full of life, even still at this age. I mean, these two horses, one I think is 27 and the other is 29. So that's the other thing about owning a horse. A lot of people think it's like having a dog that's 10 or 12 years. Horses can last. I mean, I've known some that have been 34 years old. So the good part about Hope is, especially if they're not adoptable anymore, if they have health issues like some of our horses do have, they can stay here until they pass.
At any given time, we could have between 20 and 25 animals on site.
We have accepted animals from across the state. That's just what we do. You know, we're here for them. We're here to help save their life and to give them a good life toward the end of whatever life they have left.
I hope that we always have a facility that continues to grow and volunteers that continue to come out and assist us, and that we can always offer a safe space to land for the next horse until there isn't a need. I feel like they're worth it, and as one of, in my opinion, one of God's most amazing creations, they have worked their whole lives to provide for us, to farm for us, to deliver for us, so that we could live and be happy, and we owe it to them to give them what they need to live a full, fulfilling life, a healthy life, and provide them as much love as we possibly can in support of what they've done for us.
They're just like people. They need love, they need understanding. They just want to be with us. And this one especially, she's a hoot.
Having Hope has been a blessing for our family, and I've enjoyed it, and very thankful for what Hope Acres has done to help us get her and take care of her and bring her back to what she was and her full potential. And I love looking out in the pasture and just seeing them going through and having them around and out there.